Deborah, this is your video of your lesson on July 9, 2015. You can see that the number one objective is to get the club on plane. And look at this, it's really good. Okay, it starts out, and remember we had a little problem with the club being shut in this position. Look, it's now close to upright. There's the club face. Might be a little bit of that. So it's about there. We need it to get straight up and down and overlap your hands at this point. It's slightly inside, but it's toe up, which is really good. So you're moving it back. It's all on plane. Look at this, all on plane. And then you don't have to make any adjustments. You just swing down, and look, you get it on plane immediately. And then look at this position. See where the club head is? See that blur? That's perfect. That's really good. And we've minimized the head movement. Now we have this thing with the shoulders. Okay, so we've graduated from focusing on keeping the club on plane because it's 95% of the way there. Now we're going to look more at on the body turn and make sure it's more rotational and make sure the body lines are right. And things are looking pretty good here. Except see how your shoulders you're trying to turn them almost level here, and your spine angle is I don't like that. See, they're not 90 degrees, and what happens is that lead shoulder bumps into your chin. And when it bumps into your chin, then you have this kind of lift up out of it. See this? See how level those shoulders are? Now, if we get them more slanted like this, as we did in the lesson, the left shoulder fits nicely under the chin, and you don't have this extra head movement. This isn't really needed. Look, you got the right hip pocket against the wall. We get focus on a little more, getting some flex in that back knee. That's a pretty good spot, except for the shoulders. And you're coming through, and that left cheek is an inch and a half off the back wall, but it's actually outside your heel, which is pretty good. We still want that. We still want that feeling of that left hip pocket banging against the back wall. But see that shoulder tilt? That's really good. So this is really a fine swing. We just need to clean up the takeaway, make sure it's a toe-up position. We make sure that the shoulder tilt is proper. Other than that, we're kind of ready to go. We could use a little less. That left knee, instead of going towards the ball, it should cave in more this direction. So your left knee should not go outside your toe line. So on the takeaway, the left knee should be dragged towards the right knee, not towards the ball. It's a big difference on that downswing. And you're flexible enough. I don't think you need to go to your left toe, get your heel up. That's additional movement. that's hard to time. But all in all, it's a good swing. I like it. Let's look at from the other dimension. So we'll go to the bridge of your glasses. This is where the shoulder hits your chin. See, you can pre-turn your head. You can turn your head so that it's there. And look at this width. Better than it's ever been. Look at this. That's what a huge improvement. You let go of it a little, but right there it's really good. And part of the deal is the shoulder stops there, and then you kind of manufacture getting your hands higher by breaking down a bit. So, I mean, we could actually, with that shoulder turn, we could stop it right there. And, you know, you can see this left knee is actually caving in towards the right, but there's a lot of give towards the ball, and I'd like to get it just all towards the other knee, the right knee. A little more like that. That's really a good position at the top. And just add a little flex there. That's really good. Now, what we're going to work on next lesson is the first move down should be this right knee going towards the target. See, it's just moving now. So that's good action. It's just a little late. But this release of the right shoulder through there, that's powerful. That's really good. So, but it's hard to take advantage of this good move here. And you got good arm rotation. That's really a good follow through. And like we said too, is if you could learn to swing at 85% instead of 135%, then your swing would be a lot better balanced and easier.